Welcome everyone. I am Giri, and today we will be doing some painting. Today is the last and final day in my 100-day painting challenge, so that's quite exciting. So we'll be getting going here shortly. Jay, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. I appreciate having you here. Nafuzi, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. I appreciate having you here. But yeah, let's get started, shall we? Glad I made it before the stream started. I was working on a fabricated language. Ooh, for like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. That sounds pretty fun. Yeah. Today I will be painting a self-portrait. I figured it was a reasonable way to cap off this painting challenge. So let's get started. I had an interesting idea, I think, on how I want to do this self-portrait here. And that is, I want to paint a picture of myself painting a portrait. Oh, portraitception here. We won't see the secondary portrait, though. It'll be turned away from us on a canvas rack here, but it seemed quite appropriate for me. Just going to kind of quickly sketch some of that in. So, how are you all doing today? Having yourself a good day? Jay, you said you were working on a language. Susie, how are you doing? You been up to anything interesting today? Just kind of sketch some pieces in here. That's for a story I plan to write eventually, but I guess it could be for used in D&D. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What's a story you're writing about? Or would you rather not say until it's written? Just kind of vaguely sketching in our easel here. Doing well? Just chilling, really? Nice. Well, thank you for joining me while you choose to chill here. Alright. Kind of a sitting stool, though that feels a little high. Maybe we bring it down a little bit. Flare the Sky Vanguard, hello! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. Appreciate having you here. Trying to turn on my phone, so I might be a bit slower. The house doesn't have internet. Okay. Well, I'm glad you are so committed. You are willing to use the phone even when you don't have the internet. Just wanted to pop in and say hi and wish me luck. Thank you. I appreciate it, Flare. I'm just getting started, so we pretty much only have our little base sketch here. But gonna start kind of getting our character sitting here at our easel. Get my rather chunky shoulders in. Let's see, we'll pull the hand up with a brush up here, I think. Let's see, story is hardcore fantasy, magic, dragons, and the like. Very fun. Alright, let's see. Kind of get a few fingers sketched in. Get our rather chunky arms in here. We're probably a little cartoony here in our sketch, but that's perfectly okay. Might cut the stool out, actually. No reason to make that pose more complicated than it needs to be. Besides, many people paint standing anyway. I just get lucky that I don't have to because I paint digitally. Let's. I guess we'll start with something like that there for the legs. I don't really know what I'm thinking there. Of course, I would do everything I could to make it to the 100th day. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. We could do a little beard stroke. The other hand, that might work well. I'm working on translating a prose into my take on Elvish language. Oh, fun. That sounds exciting. Let's get a little bit of bulk in here in this arm, maybe. Might need to get a little more elbow bend or shoulder bend there. I think we made the forearm a little too long. A bit of a Bob Ross pose. Yes, a bit of a Bob Ross pose. You know, the most famous person for doing painting on film, I think. All right, let's kind of get that chunky neck in there. We need to re-chunk this shoulder a little bit. Just gonna kind of fiddle with the head here, get that vaguely sketched in. Sounds complex. Okay, good luck. Yeah, good luck on your language. Would be excited to hear some of it at some point, or read some of it, I suppose, when you get it worked out. Does that chin stroke work? That's great. Oh, okay. I think I got it. Had to pose the hand there and transpose it off my chin. Let's see. Definitely up there. Yeah, for sure. I don't... Just as a quick aside, I don't know if any of you guys listen to Demon Dice, but her cover of Backlight there, absolute banger. If you've not heard it, go listen to it right now. It is awesome. I've been loving this thing. Thanks, Naf. Luckily, I have Excel and Word to help. Oh yeah, I'm sure they would help tremendously. Yeah. Start getting some of that hair in here. We'll get our horns sketched in. All right. I feel like we can tighten up the framing a little bit, though, now that we got a sketch done. Or the loosest sketch in. see. Ah, nice, nice. You do listen to Demon Dice? Yeah, she's good. I really like the Demon Dice music. It lacks that corporate sanitization. I guess would be the best way to put it. All right, let's start sketching in our clothes here. Start with our shirt and whatnot. Yeah, what does it got? It's just hang an artist beret just off of one horn because those things are hard to wear. Like I don't understand why you would make a hat like that. I don't know if we'll actually keep the beret. I didn't like the way the sketch came out for it, but it was a fun idea when I tried it. Alright, let's see. Gotta feel these little wrinkles and stuff kind of sketched in here. That arm still feels way too long here, so I think we're gonna have to pull that. Just break it there. A lot more pull in front. Something a little bit more like that. Yeah, there we go. Got a little chunk there. I might be able to type out a phrase. If you have any suggestions, I could use that, or just one. I guess let's hear the one you've already done. Otherwise, how about the phrase "painting is great"? Looking good? Yeah, I feel like it's got a pretty decent start here. You know, I originally rolled the sleeves up in my design because I didn't want to have to draw that much cloth, and it honestly makes a lot of sense for the character at this point, given how much painting I do. Because you don't want your sleeves down when you're painting. Just kind of sketching where we think the necklace is going to be as well. That's not right for that side of the collar. I don't think we're going to see any of that side of the collar, actually. Let's get a little bit more wrinkle and dynamicness in here. We're gonna get the belt kind of pulling in at the waist a little bit. A little bit of that shirt kind of popping out from where the belt connects in. Start sketching on my beautiful hair here. My beard's going to be mostly covered, unfortunately, but that's okay. That's okay. Get kind of that thinking tongue pose. Maybe. Silly expression. Okay. My current head sketch does not match the body at all. Hand might actually be a little bit too high up because I think we missed it. We got a little bit too much neck length and not enough chin. So we're gonna have to lower this. Let's see. Oh my. Let's set that out. There we go. Should be a little bit more down here, I think. It is such a goofy image there. I almost want to take a screenshot of that silly image there, just so I can meme with it later. All right, let's get the chin fixed up proper, like. Let's see, I think I might even need to twist that hand a little bit. Maybe something in there might be a little closer to what we're looking for. All right. There we go. That's a bit closer to the actual head shape we were looking for. Well, I didn't take a screenshot, but fortunately it's recorded on YouTube for all eternity, so I might do that again at some point later if I need a goofy meme picture of myself. All right, that's probably enough sketching and hashing that out. Let's get to the actual painting part. Just jump to something really red. Kind of get our shoulders in, our hands. There we go. Let's grab ourselves a nice light blue. A little slightly gray there for our shirt. We can use it for our whites. Kind of a dark gray blue. Sketch in our bracelet here. Sketch in our necklace here. Sketch in our other bracelet here. Get the fingers chunked in. Painting is great. In Elvish would be si molto vilnata. There you go. Neat. What was that other phrase you had prepared? Out of curiosity. Let's see. Now let's get our blue hair in here. Somewhat mid-saturation blue. There we go. Get a ear. Let's see, I think I want to throw a quick background layer on. We got our reds, we got our blues. We're gonna, I guess, go with something kind of in the orangey gray for our background. Though the pronunciation can sometimes be very different from Unicode letters that are used to represent them. Oh, I see, I see. So I probably pronounced it horribly, unlike what, like in no way remotely what it would have been pronounced like. Understandable. Alright, let's throw a layer in for our canvas here. Just get the back of our easel here. Little wood beams vaguely sketched in. Grab our super white light blue for the edge of our canvas. And we'll just put some like random colors and stuff on the edge here. Actually, the first word was pretty spot on. Oh, similtio or something like similto. Okay. Well, I guess I could guess there for some value. Maybe put a little bit of blue up near the top of the canvas just to. We'll get a slightly darker one. Quick shadow in here on the back side. What you got? What you want? What you want? Just my opinion. Say what you gonna. Oh. All right, we're starting to get a little bit of, almost feels like a design here. Oh, grab a nice dark black color here for our brush handle. And put a little bit of paint on that brush. Okay. That should be most of it. Certainly not the most dynamic pose, but it doesn't really need to be. Let's get in there and start cleaning stuff up. The second would be Sho I Nara. Oh, the second word would be Shoai Nara. Oh, I see. That's that's a lot more syllables than I see written there, but I'm not quite sure how yeah, very, very much so. Your Unicode characters do not really accurately translate or accurately represent the sounds. sounds like you have single characters that represent a large collection of sounds here. Let's get our kind of lifted hair here. That's your tune. Hold your breath and sweet. I'll ask you what's up. Start sketching in our bird. Oh, yeah, basically. It almost makes me think you might want to try using characters from multiple languages. For example, in hiragana, sho can be very accurately represented. Yeah. Drink coffee and choked. All right, let's see. Get a little bit of that in. This red black I'll ask you, was I everything you can imagine? The sun's falling down, I'll turn to sun. Yeah, I had thought of that. Oh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. You thought of it and rejected the idea, I assume you had good reason to. Probably because it becomes very obnoxious to type out. Heh. Merge those layers real quick, just so we can start shaping these a little better. Get a little more curl here. Probably not going to see nearly as much beard on that side as we have drawn, so we'll kind of cut that back a little bit. But at this point, it would be more work to go over and fix everything and leave it. Fair enough, fair enough. I totally understand that that kind of sunk cost fallacy to the committing, or the sunk cost to committing to just thing. Besides, you can get stuff done faster. Just going like, all right, this ain't perfect, but we're rolling. I mean, that's basically been this entire series. This entire painting series, there's a whole bunch of, this ain't perfect, but we're rolling with it. Alright. Let's get that head a little more solid. Let's kind of start cleaning up our neck here a little bit. A little bit of shadow in here, just so we can kind of separate it down. Got a little bit more blue to that. Yeah, I have a keyboard shortcuts for non-English letters. Fair enough. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I guess I do have my keyboard set up to do a OEM of a Japanese keyboard. I believe that's the phrase. As I type in Japanese frequently enough, I need to be able to switch to it quickly. Wow, why is that thumb not clicking right? I don't know. This finger needs to be like a half extended. All right, we're getting somewhere slowly. Let's get a little bit of that white shadow. We can throw it in on that collar. Maybe. All right, get a little bit of shadow under the collar real quick and highlight the edge there. Call out the whole edge of the collar. There we go. Starting to get a little bit closer to what we're looking for. Just a tiny bit. Get a little bit of shadow through here. Japanese is fun. Japanese is a very fun language. It's been a struggle to learn though. 日本語が難しいです。All right, let's kind of shape this arm up just a little nicer. Get that wrist down just a touch, a little more delicate in size. No, delicate's the wrong word. Wrist-like in size, as even on very strong people, the wrist tends to remain pretty narrow to keep that flexibility. Oh, welcome to the stream, Danielle. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? I think this has given me inspiration for an absolutely terrible, wonderful idea. I think when I hit like 1,000 subs, a monetization point, I'll have to paint like a Dakikamura of myself. That'll be horrible and fun. That will be trauma. Alright, let's see. Need to get a little shadow there. Gonna have the other color just barely showing here, I think. It might actually just pop up a little more here if it shows at all. You just try that. Yeah, actually that's probably fine. How's Minecraft been going for you, Daniel? I saw you hopped into the server. And then played for like 5 hours today. I take it you've been enjoying yourself. Let's get a little bit of pecs in here. Let's see. Although considering some of my other fabricated languages, specifically one, Elvish doesn't have that many extra letters. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, you know, and there's always things like, you know, Romanji and stuff where you use one alphabet to write a completely different language, which might very well be what your case with Elvish is. I don't know. Let's see. I need to pull this up here. Yeah. Oh, the paintbrush is somehow on that layer. Interesting. Let's get a rectangular select brush here. We can just get nice crisp edges on this. Let's see. My bottom tray is gonna be like through here-ish, something like that. Though the perspective's off down here. Something like that. Oop. Nope. Stop it. I need to... There we go. Much better. Wrong color. There we go. That gets that edge vaguely blocked in. How many like languages have you created there, Jay? You create a lot of those, or have only made a few? There we go. Good. That has that feeling of a painting sitting on a canvas, or a painting sitting on an easel. Let's get more of that in here. Get that there. Okay. Alright, let's kind of grab this here. We can shape this little beam up. Just gonna go Shift I to it. Whoop, cancel that to invert it. Nice. Super clean. Just 3? Still more than me. It's pretty cool. You gotta be getting pretty good at that by now. Let's see here. I think I need to come in here and add a little more shape to this. Let's go. Whoop. Oh, wrong layer. There. Edit, transform. Work. There we go. That ought to do. I did it. I just did a count. Elvish has 34 distinct letters. Oh, it's quite a few actually. I haven't even created one. H-Day? H-Day? What's H-Day? Is that some new show you're watching or something, mate? Alright, let me get in here and start, like, cleaning this hand up. Alright, gotta stare at my own hand here for a little before I, draw my hand. Have a little bit of shadow here so we can kind of outline some things. Okay. A bit of a hard one. Hello, Grimsley. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me today. How are you doing? Yourself a good day? Need more knuckle here. Let's see, this should be further out, I think. There we go. We're starting to get that shape a bit closer. A little more thumb-like. Terrific day, not gonna lie. Fantastic. It's good to hear. You've had a number of bad days lately, from what I've heard, but so it's good to hear that you've had a really good one. Let's see, we need to get these fingers in. But yeah, today I'm drawing a self-portrait. It's kind of the conclusion to my 100-day challenge. It'll be pretty cool, hopefully. And that one that was arguably the largest number of distinct letters has 226 distinct letters. What on earth do you have that many letters for? That's absurd. All right, let's see. Sharpen up that brush a little bit there. Let's see, we got our second finger in. A little bit obscured by the thing. Excellent, excellent. My fingernails in. It's actually a funny story. Yeah, let's hear this story. How did you get up to 226 letters? That's an insane number of letters. Like I don't think people can even make that many distinct sounds with their mouth, unless you speak the language by ham boning or something. Or a collection of gestures also written as letters. Who knows? Actually, that'd be kind of a cool language if it used both gestures and spoken. So you had to write some of it. So when you wrote it, you had to write out both the gestures and the spoken. Little bit of that nail. We'll get this nail in here. Nice, nice. Elvish ASL. Well, I mean, a bit more than ASL. Like if you're using both simultaneously. As far ASL is just sign language, right? Like it's pure gesture. So you know how the English language, some letter combinations are spoken differently depending on their arrangements? Yeah, I'm aware of that. But I mean, many of those letter combinations, for TH, for example, once had a distinct letter that we got rid of. The Y you see in Old English is actually known as a thorn. So, like, it's not ye old, it is the old. It's just that's a thorn that's pronounced with the same sound as TH. Anyway, but yeah, I am aware that some letters have unique combinations. Well, I had the great idea to do the same, but with specific letter combinations. So you hit 226 letters by having a unique letter for every single sound there. Yeah, thorn. Hey, look at that! You even have one of the thorns. I believe that's the lowercase thorn. Am I not mistaken? And the uppercase thorn looks like a Y, which is where that whole ye old thing comes from. Giri, drawing Giri, painting Giri. I don't know what the Giri I'm painting is painting, but probably Giri. I used the same color palette on the canvas. People learn English all the time, and all the time it ain't yet hard. Oh, no. Oh my. And somehow you managed to make it hard for me to read what you wrote. Sort of. Okay. What do you have to say on this? You probably know more on language originations than I do here. Man, that hand's feeling funky. What am I doing wrong? Okay, I think I see what I'm doing wrong. It's hard to do this because my reference is the thing I'm using to draw with. Self-portrait indeed, yep. Something like that. And then this chunk of hand meat needs to be more back here before we go into the wrist. Is that more back here? Which means we actually need to rotate the forearm. Which is actually good to rotate the forearm there because it gets that pose a little more dynamic even. All right, I got to get on the highway, but I'm glad I was able to. Yep. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. See you later, Daniel. Have a good one. This is a hard. Actually, there we go. That's about right, maybe. Might need to do the full arc. There we go. Let's just kind of chunk some shadow into all this so it's a little more separated, but it's something like that. We're spending a lot of time on this one hand, though. Oh, let's see. Just M3 wing today. Ah, nice. Kind of proud of myself after mindlessly grinding her for M3 mats. They're expensive. Yeah, wing's good. I got mine up to Mastery 3 a few days ago. she's been really fun. Which skill did you get mastery 3 on? Her third one, or did you go for her second? I know some people prefer her second. It's hard to explain, but essentially certain letters, if placed next to each other, are pronounced differently and have its own letter. Oh, you're right. You basically use a unique letter for every unique sound combination. Is what it sounds like. You're hitting 226 there. Third one all the way, just because of how broken it is. Right. Third one's great. Have you gotten her module yet? So you can deploy two of those merged dragons at once. Pretty big sister dragon. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Well, I definitely would recommend getting her module because she becomes even more. That particular skill becomes even more broken when you get her module. Getting 2 of those big dragons out. Her module gonna come soon? Her module is already out, or you mean like you're going to get it soon? Oh, her trust. Yeah. You just haven't used her enough yet. Yeah, I got hung up on trust for that too for a few days. I just I went through a lot of my farm teams and just completely replaced them with stuff to make sure Ling got used. Which is still a long way. Yep. Let's see. What muscles do we have on that side of the arm there? Okay, we're slightly flatter here. Otherwise, it's kind of a smooth curve on this side of the arm, actually. See if we can just kind of get those veins up. There we go. Much better. Okay. Let's see. So I got like a big hefty vein running down right through there with a few splits. Let's see. Her module reduces her dragon deployment cost too, which is important. Yeah. Her deployment cost is really big too. Allows her to bring 3 giant dragon. Wait, it brings 3? I thought it only lets you get 2 of the giant ones out. Like you could. I thought it brought her up to 4 total deployment. Or does it go higher than that? I wouldn't have realized if it did. Maybe I need to play with her more. She almost is broken as Chalter. Yeah, Ling is pretty good. Admittedly, I don't feel like anyone in Arknights is nearly as broken as characters in like FGO get. Like Ling is not an I can solo literally every single map out there kind of character, like some of the FGO characters become, where you just ignore what the combat conditions. I realize it's day 100. Oh, wait, I missed some. When I originally made the system, I only had 38. One was a little idea giving birth to 100, and she almost broken. As I realized it's day 100, so I basically dug my own grave. Yep. Today is day 100. Don't be sad though, Grimsley. I'm not going to stop painting altogether. I will still paint live periodically. I just I'll be taking a weekend now and then. That's about the only difference that we're going to have is, you know, I'll probably only be painting like 4 or 5 days a week rather than 5 days a week. Or rather than 7 days a week. Yeah, because 7 days a week is a little bit much. Just gonna say, 7 days a week for months on end is a little bit much. Let's see. Her dragon has 89,000 HP and 1,000 defense, resistance 84 block count at level 90. Wait, does it really have 89,000 HP? Oh my, I did not realize it had nearly that much. Wait, is it 89,000 or 8,900? I think it's a little bit lower, isn't it? I think it's the 8,900. I don't think anything has 89,000. Just get a little bit of shadow in here. But yeah, no, she is. Her third skill has tick arts damage on. Oh yeah. Well, doesn't it also do the tile under the dragon itself for things that are passing through? Isn't it 5 tiles of that? Or maybe I'm mistaken there. But even then, like, as OP as the dragons are, she can't do enough damage to flying enemies to, you know, solo mini maps. You still need support for her. And it gives her dragon plus 100% damage boost. Her dragon already have 1,700 base damage. Just gives her dragon steroids. 89,000 seems high. Yeah, I think it's like 8,900. I think that you just slipped a digit there. It's fine. I do that all the time. Like all the time. I have done that so many times. Almost reaching up to 3k damage. Yeah, it's true. The dragons are incredibly powerful. I do not disagree. But they still don't hit flying critters. Not in their super powerful mode. Let's see. Got our little belt buckle in here. It's too high, no operator. Not even Mudrack, who has that many HP. Yeah. Yeah, well, the dragons are also tokens, so they are a lot harder to... They don't heal. That's pretty common among... well... That is a trait that was introduced in Aegis when they put their token units in, is token units tend to have better health stats because they can't be healed. Though that's only a quote can't be healed because units like Perfumer and Angelina can heal them. I've spoken about Aegis a couple times, but it's something of a predecessor to Arknights. Still around, but it never got off the ground quite like Arknights did. But Arknights uses mini mechanics from it. wrinkles in those pants there. Yeah, kind of true, honestly. In most stages, aerial unit are super annoying. Aerial units, yep. They can be quite annoying. I do not disagree. I think there is a reason I have more snipers leveled up than any other class, and the thing I am looking at leveling up again next is another sniper. Simon Martinez, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Or Simon? Simon? We'll go with Simon. I just thorns them anyway. Simone, maybe? I don't know. Depending on your country of origin, there are several ways to pronounce that name correctly. My only sniper is my guard? Your only sniper is your guard? Wait, who is your only sniper? Who do you use as your sniper then? Who's my favorite sniper? My favorite sniper would have to be probably gonna have to go with Meteorite. She's a little expensive to deploy, but once she's down on the ground, that buckshot just wrecks face. Highlights in here. Start getting those wrinkles reinforced a little bit. Though I have been having a lot of fun with Archetto lately. Exercise pretty good. I do like her. See, I only use Chalter when stage is really hard. I don't think I have Chalter. A little bit of... So I don't think I've ever used her. I do most of my stages with just the units I have. She's a cutie. She's fun to play if there's tiles that fit her. Fair enough. Alright, let's start getting that hair cleaned up a little bit. Let's see. What else is kind of frustrating? I really like Archetto. Archetto has been fun. I really like getting Archetto and Meteorite and Chen all deployed. And I mean classic Chen, not Summer Chen. Because it turns every single shot Meteorite fires into a buckshot. Which, considering that those buckshots are effectively being done at 3.5 thousand attack every single time, having every single shot with a 60% crit chance there be a buckshot, or 30% crit chance be a buckshot is ridiculous. What 6 stars do I have? I need to pull up my phone here because there's a few that I have that I don't use. We'll just start that up. I'll have to get back to you in just a minute on that once the game starts. But off the top of my head, I have Classic Chen. I have Archetto. I have let's see. Brain needs to work. My starting 6 star was Angelina, which honestly I had considered re-rolling when I pulled her for my starting 6 star, but went and I regret not re-rolling because I use her so little. I think she is I have her up at 90, and I kind of regret having invested that much into her because I find she is probably one of the weakest operators I'm using. Anyways, I have Classic Chen at potential 3. I have Angelina base potential. I have Ling potential 5. Mostima base potential. Archetto at base. Psylocke at potential 2 there. Saria base potential. Shining base potential. Ifrit base potential. Flametail potential 2. Who else do I have? There's a few more. Let's see. I have Scotty, potential 2, Schwartz, base potential, Mountain, base potential, Lee, base potential, and Weedy, base potential. She sounds insanely strong. Who? Meteorite? Yeah, if you get her the right support, Meteorite, it just becomes absolutely broken. She is, like I said though, she is expensive to deploy, is kind of her big problem. She has high health and hits really hard, but she is very expensive to deploy. She is like a 26 cost character. Something like that. But yeah, that's all my 6 stars there. Admittedly, I don't have all of them leveled up. Like, I have not leveled Mountain at all. I've not leveled Weedy at all. I have not leveled Lee at all. I have Thorn Saria, up to Ifrit, up to Suitor, Ushiguma, Suzuran, Blemshine, Fartooth, Flametail, Weedy, Chalter, Ling, Cost, and Shining. That's a pretty good set you got. Let's see, we'll get my little swoop here. Gotta stay alive. Let's see. There haven't been a lot of stages for Angelina. Yeah, I think part of it is she is super niche. Like, she only works on stages that come in distinct, very separate waves. Like, you have to have a lot of downtime between each usage of her. And if you don't have that, she just is not very good. Because outside of her super burst niche, she is a mediocre at best slow support or decel support. To use her niche, it's kind of sad she's fallen off. Let's see it. I also got Blaze. Weedy is really fun. To be honest, you can break bosses with her. Suzerain, best unit. Suzerain is a very cute unit. I have honestly considered doing painting of her at some point, but I have not. Just because those giant Fennec fox ears. get a little bit of shadow in there. Oh, get the under the nose shadow going a little bit. A little bit of chin shadow here. Just me now. Susan our light. Suzerain is very cute. Probably should do a painting her at some point. Maybe I'll throw her onto the kind of backlog of things that I want to paint at some point. Let's see. Suzus, you're only 90 M9. Oh my. So explain why would people go to M9? Do all three of Suzerain's skills reasonably justify that, or because most units only have like one skill really worth taking to Mastery 3. Some units might have like 2 skills worth going to Mastery 3, but it's very rare for anyone to have all 3 that good, at least in my opinion. I don't have Suzerain, so I haven't looked up her skills to see what they do. I just know that she's cute. That's the only factor I actually roll on units for the record, is do they look cute? I literally did not know how Ling played until after I acquired her. Gary, have you thought of doing an Arc Knight stream sometime? I have. I'm not sure how to get how to stream my phone screen though. That would be a challenge for me to try to figure out. I'm sure it could be done, but I do not know how to do it at this time. Though maybe I could do it with BlueStacks or something. That might be a way to do it. For waifu purposes, her skill 3 is best, and her skill 2 is situational. Oh, I see. Okay, so you got Mastery 3 simply because you Mastery 3'd skill 1 simply because you want to check off all the boxes. That is completely fair. Perfectly understandable. As for doing an Arc Knight stream, it's something I've thought about. I would have to do like when a brand new event comes out, because I don't think I could contribute anything to older content. Like I just don't think there's anything new I would bring to that. But if I participate in a brand new event, I could probably come up with a stream. First skill is standard, second skill gives her more target attack speed and has unlimited duration. Third skill makes her a healer, arts debuff, and slows crazy. Oh wow. And Fuzi says it's easy, just use BlueStacks. Okay. So yeah, BlueStacks. I've used BlueStacks in the past. In fact, the very first time I played Arc Knights on the Chinese server, this was before it even had an English release. I proxied in, past the firewall and shit, and because I wanted to try playing this thing that everyone was drawing fan art of, and yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, I played it for a while there and called it good. Just because it was a fun game. It didn't do enough new to be worth the language barrier struggle compared to other tower defense I was already playing. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what Squid does to create his Defender Knights content. What about IS2? You're right. I suppose I could. I don't play that much IS2 if I'm completely honest. Like I get the rewards, and then I stop playing because I don't know. It's one of those pieces of content that I don't feel a lot of reason to play once I have the rewards for the season. But you know, if when a new season of IS2 comes out, maybe I could stream some of that. That could be fun. It totally could be fun. Or you know what? Maybe I will save up and I could do a gacha pulling stream when I have like 100 some rolls on something. That could be fun. I know a lot of people like watching those. A mistakes were made stream would be probably what I would call that. Let's see. Yes, what are you gonna what am I gonna pull? I would have to look at the schedule if I'm completely honest. I do not know what's coming up at all. The invitation to wine was kind of like the big event I had been looking forward to for a while because Ling was cute and I wanted to roll Ling. But I have no plans beyond that because I had not looked into anything beyond invitation to wine. So I will have to get back to you on that. Genshin 3.0 later this month. Oh my. That's exciting. So what is that, like no more than 2 weeks? That's wow. Are they doing an anniversary celebration in addition to all that, or it's about the same time, isn't it? Sumeru gonna come out, and I have no primo gems. I know, right? I may have rolled what little I had saved up on Yomiya. Admittedly, that was only like 20 rolls, but still. It was, Yomiya's cute. I want a fire-based Ganyu. See, let's get a bit of a texture brush here. And I kind of sketched in those eyes there, and I managed to make them, come on, just the most tired-looking, fatigued by the world eyes ever. Do you really think they're going to do anniversary celebrations after what happened last year? I think what happened last year is they tried to brush their anniversary under the rug, and I think they would get a repeat of last year if they didn't do at least something. I think, you know, last year that they basically did so little for their anniversary that people got upset. But that was my assessment of it, though. Maybe you have a different opinion on it. But I would suspect that they would try and do something a little more, if I'm completely honest. The 24th, I think. I don't know. I'm saving for 3.1. It's day 100 after all. That would explain the fatigue. Oh, yeah. For sure. Let's get a little bit just a little bit of highlight here on the lower lip. Because it's going to catch a little bit of light, but not much. We can get a little bit of highlight here on the nose. So, let's see. Oh no, plenty of people were upset last year. Oh yeah, lots of people were upset last year, but I think it's because, but I'm pretty sure the reason they were upset is because they kind of did a phoned in anniversary last year, was my assessment of it. I'm saving for nobody, honestly. There's no particular characters that piqued my interest. Dea is kind of the one that I think I will be saving for, though I don't know if she even has a banner announced yet. I don't think she got a banner in 3.1 or 3.0 or 3.1. That might be too much shadow. Let's get some shadow here over the eyes, though. Get those brows a little more sunken in. Or those brows a little stronger, I should say. Or maybe I didn't see, but I don't think I saw Dea get a banner yet. Let's see. Genshin Leak said Dorte gonna be playable. Yeah. Or Dortore. Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, there definitely seem to be rules that mention of Dea. She's pretty cute. All right, let's get my eyes in here. Nice and sharp. Let's see. Okay. You know, in some ways it's a little weird, but I guess it kind of makes sense. I have to use my own reference. I have to use reference for my eyes a lot more than I would have expected. But I guess I don't actually look at my own eyes that often. You know, looking out of them mostly. Hey. A little bit of shadow in here. Raise hand. Yeah. We can sit here and noodle here. So, you saving for anyone in Arc Knights? Either you? Nafuzi? Grimsley? Mhm. Yes. Who are you saving for? Something. Eyes aren't real. Oh, right. How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? The Jaden Smith quote is that. I'm saving for Splatter Banner. Oh, what's Splatter Banner? That sounds exciting. Is that an upcoming event here? They want Sculptor, then Spectre Altar. Oh. Or is Spliner the ocean units there? Or because Sculptor is Scotty Alter, right? Or maybe Inspector is one of the ocean units too. I stopped playing Arc Knights. Oh, because she can heal. Oh, she's another unit that can heal the Wing Dragons. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, that's the Oceanus faction, whatever that one's called. Okay. That's cool that they got an event coming up. Need to fix that other eyebrow there, it looks like. It's too sad looking there. Gotta get a little more focused intensity. Spelter equals Spectre Alter. Okay, makes sense. Sculptor heals her dragon by a tremendous amount. Oh, really? Okay, so it's not like that passive heal that Perfumer or Angelina do. It's like she does a direct heal then? Because she heals 20%. 20% per second. And funny, it's how Wing Dragon has some. Wow, that. Yeah, if you can heal a percent of the target's HP per second, that is the more HP the target's got, so those Wing Dragons become absolutely absurd with that kind of healing. There we go. Let's see, because funny how Wing Dragon has so many HP. Her range, in her range only, and her Seaborn range. Is a Seaborn like one of those summoned units? So she can heal like tokens in her range or something. CC8 is coming golden glow. Yeah, okay. Nice. Scuddy altar is broken. Oh. Well, broken units can be fun. I mean, there is a philosophy of game design that basically says you want to intentionally have some units be bad because it makes the units you actually want people to play with feel cooler. I.e., you know, putting very lackluster units in can make the strong units feel stronger because the whole perspective thing. Basically, bad balance makes balance feel better, which is crazy to think about. Something like that. I think I need to trim this one. There we go. That's a little better. Oh, Inspector Alter comes. Somewhat very niche. She was kind of a lackluster operator with worse mechanic. But her module makes her a good character now. Oh, the module upgrades. Yeah, module upgrades on people make a huge difference. One of the ones that I'm really excited for is Chen Classics module. That's going to be crazy because she can perma-stun lock a target. It's not true perma-stun lock, but it sets her up so that her skill 1, which stuns every time she hits with it for like 1.5 seconds, there will be less than a quarter second of unstun time, which is not enough time for most bosses to attack, most enemies in general to attack, so it's a functional perma-stun. But yeah, the modules, I'm really glad they're adding those. Makes a lot of units more fun. All right, let's kind of get these blocked in. We'll get some color on them here in a second. Let's see, she kind of like herself 5-star version, but when she dies, she turns into a ghost that deals arts damage per tick and so good with modules. Oh, I see. Does she retreat? Does her ghost retreat after a while, or is the ghost like a token, or what's up with that? Or is the ghost just her normally and she doesn't count as fallen yet until the ghost goes away? No, she revives herself. Okay. That's cool. That's actually really cool. There we go. Get a little shadow in there. We can add a couple little speculars to the beads. All right. Get this arm in there. Get that elbow in there. All right. Nice, nice. A little bit of shadow on that hand, though. Hopefully I can get Scuddy Alter instead of Spectre Alter. They're coming in 4 months, so I better save. Yeah, better save up. Because they're going to be... Sounds like they're going to be the next major event then. Because they do like, what, 4 major events a year or something? And then several minor events over the in-betweens. Let's see. I think my buttons are white. Is that right? They're kind of more gray. Alright. Let's kind of just... Excellent. Going pretty quick, all things considered. Well, it's kind of slow too. It's average speed, I guess. Yeah, I wish you luck on your pulls there. Maybe that's what I'll do too, is save up for something in that range a few months from now, and so I can do a gotcha pull stream. Alright, let's see. Let's go use slightly darker shadows. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay, shadows. There you go. Stand it's time. Alright, let's see if we get a little bit more. Yeah, just a little bit of highlight through some of this. Oh, you look very reddish in this one. Yeah, I think my base model is not nearly as red as I painted myself this time. Yeah. But it's okay. Lighting can affect a lot of things like that. Yeah. Okay, we're ditching the hat. I don't think it's going to look good here. But what on earth? I just want the normal lasso, mate. Why did you give me that one? All right, got a little bit of our color shift in the horn there. And we'll grab a little highlight for that. Just a little touch of shadow in on the edges here. Hello Code, welcome to the stream. Just stopping by, wanted to try and say hello at least. Shift isn't over yet. Well, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it quite a bit. But yeah, don't do anything that'll get you in trouble at work. I do definitely appreciate having you here for just a moment. Some of those little curls in the back there. Get our little the hair off the back of the head and neck there. There we go. Starting to get a little more shape in there. My rather messy hair. Really need to brush my hair a little more. It's just a little unruly. Brushing it just doesn't do much. Besides break the brush. Good luck with your shift. There you go. Let's get a little bit of highlight in across this side. Just a little bit. There we go. Just wanted to say congratulations on making it to the end of your 100th challenge. I probably should have opened with that, but oh well. Well, you know, I wasn't quite at the end at the start, was I? But I am pretty much at the end at this point. I'm getting very close. So thank you, Jay. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Also been thinking about back what you said about FGO and Arknight's OPness. I think that FGO is more farming linear game than Arknight, so mostly characters are considered OP is how well they how well they farm. Yeah. I mean, I definitely agree with that, but there's also kind of a case where, like, you grab, like, you know, we just finished up with the quick meta, so this is I haven't really played too much with the arts meta, if I'm completely honest. But like, if you grab yourself a double Scotty, you could grab almost any AoE 4 or 5-star character and clear almost any content as long as they didn't have type disadvantage. Any drop. But so basically it removed any concept of difficulty from the game. Like even story stages just were like, yep, 2 Scotties. Like, you just didn't use anything but 2 Scotties. except in extremely narrow situations. And that's the kind of OP-ness I'm talking about, where Arknights doesn't really have that. At least not as much. Like, even though Ling is extremely OP, you will still use healers. You will still use defenders now and then. You'll still use all sorts of characters will still get used sometimes. Whereas in like FGO, Scotty just removed any character that wasn't quick based from common rotation completely. It's not really gimmicky like Arknight's meta, which has so many kinds of different stages and so many bosses. It's kind of hard. Yeah, I definitely do agree. There's a bit of Arknights has I don't know if I'd call it gimmicky. I think part of the problem is FGO just never did anything with its formula. So one winning strategy always won in FGO. Arknights, because stages have different rules to them in a lot of ways, there is no first order optimal strategy. Where FGO, the true optimal strategy and the first order optimal strategy were the same strategy. Whereas Arknights doesn't really have that. But that's kind of my thought on that in a little more detail. I think FGO would benefit from adding a wider variety of game modes. Like, you know how they had some stages where you could take 2 units, and it was only 2 units, like you fought in a pair, but those were just like a few bosses. If they did that more often and kind of made that like a thing that they played with periodically, things like that would be cool in FGO. But they stick so closely to the main formula that those fingers are wrong. That it feels like it got kind of boring. Yeah, I don't know. I am talking aimlessly at this point, so yeah. The only strategy I know for playing FGO for 4 years is do big crit, NP loop, and stalling. Yep, that's it. Those are the strategies. That's all of them. Only subhuman stalls in FGO. Oof. There were a few maps I won by stalling, if I'm completely honest. But I guess I'm an Oni, not a human, so there we go. So that's probably a little more accurate. Maybe this needs to be more here. But yeah, I think, let me think, what maps did I, or what stages did I do stall on? I want to say it was like 3rd anniversary Artoria Pendragon challenge mode. Maybe that was 2nd anniversary Artoria Pendragon Alter challenge mode. I think I used a stall team on that. Trying to think, what else did I use a stall team on? It wasn't many, because it was insufferable most of the time. Oh, the first run of God, which was it? the BB event, whichever one that was, the Fate Extra event for the Kiara final boss. I used a stall team. But that was because I did the challenge of beat her with no modifiers or no weakeners. At CQ I use Buster Crit team. Buster Crit's fun. Yeah, I tend to personally prefer have always preferred NP stack teams. So I built loop teams before Scotty came out to clear content. They were much harder before Scotty came out, but you could still do it, and that was my kind of favorite team style. And then Scotty came out, and the game got boring because it was just double Scotty everything. But I don't actually blame Scotty that much for that. What I blame for that is that the devs kind of cranked up the difficulty to match that, and basically it was like, well, everything's really hard using any strategy that's not kind of broken. Scotty fell off. Yeah, Scotty fell off for a slightly different flavor of the exact same thing is kind of my problem. She fell off for Artoria Pendragon Caster, which does the exact same thing, but for arts. Like, the exact same thing for arts. Which, yeah, that's not better. Though, I think part of the reason that I really fell out of FGO is I had 2 years straight, which combined consisted of, I want to say, around 800 rolls, and I rolled 2 5-star characters in all of that. And I want to say 4, maybe 5 4-star characters. Like, it was months and months of just failed rolls after failed rolls after failed rolls. And I eventually just went, all right, well, because there isn't a pity in this game, I am now so far behind everyone else that plays this, I literally can't even keep up with the story content anymore. Like, I just got completely kicked out by bad luck, is basically the way of putting it. I wouldn't say the exact same thing as Castoria, since Scotty gives plus 70% quick crit, while Castoria gives no. Well, but you don't use Scotty for the quick crit. No one does. You use Scotty for the NP recharge and the quick damage. Well, Scotty NP does nothing. Castoria does something. You don't really use either of their NPs. You use them for their skills, throw them on an AoE character, and they just watch them loop for 3 turns. Which they both do basically that with a slightly different flavor. Like, I get what you're saying. I do agree they have slightly different kits, but the fundamental of where the kit gets used is do 3 turns of looping. Which, I hate to say it, I don't find that entertaining anymore. It was fun early on when it was hard to do that, but it's not what it used to be, in my opinion. Yeah. Oop. Let's get this. Hello again. Now closing so can watch. Well. Thank you, thank you. I don't know, maybe you disagree, and you're certainly entitled to that opinion, but I feel like, from my perspective, they feel way too similar. In that, basically, they were, the Lightworks was like, wow, people are using nothing but Scotty, and people are complaining that nothing but Scotty gets used. Let's introduce a character that's going to knock Scotty off the throne, and how do we do that? Well, we give them Scotty's kit, but better. And that's kind of where I feel Castoria landed. But even then, I think, based on how you see the game in general, because 90% of the game is farming. That's true. 90% of the game is farming, so yeah, it is a case of... If there was more challenge stages or other stuff that required you to pay attention and engage with mechanics, I think it would be a lot better. But because the vast majority of the game is just sitting there farming away, it ends up feeling kind of bad there. Yeah. Let's see. So we need our little stand fixed up a little bit. Okay. It's going to be a little bit of wooden frame for this thing. I didn't exactly draw this quite right for what I wanted, but I think it gets the impression across for speed painting here. But that being said, we are at 2 hours, and while this isn't like the best painting of an easel here or anything, it does kind of get the impression of one, which is all we really need, I think. Just put a couple little boards here. Let's grab a quick highlight color and we can just hit some of the edges. Let's turn back. Let's get the other side there. There we go. That at least kind of gets the vague impression of our easel here. I think I might need to slightly rotate it. There we go. That looks a little more upright. It didn't quite look upright before. FGO does have another game mode. It's basically like turn-based strategy, like Fire Emblem. I'm a bit conflicted when the discussion of Challenge Quest doesn't come out often. FGO does have another game that's basically like turn-based strategy, like Fire Emblem, where you use one servant to fight other people. Wait, when did it get that game mode? I don't remember that. Or that's when? What? Elaborate. Is this in JP? Or is this in NA at this point? Because I don't remember seeing that game mode at all. I don't remember seeing any kind of PvP mode. It's only just the end. Just let's get a little kind of glossy highlights on the paint there. Let's see. Holy Grail Fort is coming out after current event. It's close to PvP, but you only fight NPC. Oh, I see for now. I see. Okay. That could be interesting. Maybe I'll reinstall and give that a try. Okay. Anyway, I think we are probably done for today. Just gonna get a little more touch up right here, get a little more roundness in those horns. But I think we are done for today. We have gone and we have painted a nice self-portrait here. So, mission accomplished. Just slightly adjust that horn because it was slightly out of perspective there. There we go. Ears look good. Yeah, the ear does look good. Okay, but thank you all for coming. I'm so glad to have so many of you join me today. Thank you, Nafuzi. Thank you, Code. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Grimsley. I think I missed some people. Thank you, Simone. Thank you, Daniel. Yes, I believe that's everyone. Yes, thank you. Thank you all for coming out. This has been fantastic and fun painting for you guys for the last 100 days here, and we are finally at the end of 100 days of a painting every single day. It is a huge accomplishment. Tons of work went into getting this far, so it's been there's been some fantastic growth on social medias, stuff the kind that I did not even remotely expect, you know. So I'm super happy for all that. I'm super happy to have made friends along the way and, you know, met all you guys. It's been really cool. I've had a lot of people request fun, interesting paintings the whole way and stuff like that. So this has been an absolute blast. Thank you all for being here for me. Thank you for spending this time with me, chatting with me here, and seeing all these amazing artworks. We've had a ton of growth and all that stuff, but I think we are done for today. So I'm gonna have to leave you. I don't have a schedule up for the rest of this week. I'm gonna take myself probably 3 or 4 days off and just kind of relax, catch up on some work I've had sitting in the back I've been putting off because I haven't had good time blocks to do it in. And then I'll get a schedule posted sometime later this week for getting back and doing some painting on a slightly more casual. I guess the 100 days was the friends we made along the way. Yes, it was, Grimsley. Yes, it was. But it's been fun. It's been fun. So, with that, I wish you all to have a wonderful day, rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest of your week until I see you again next time. And peace out. Peace out, everybody.